Και τώρα θα με ακούτε. Λα. Ωραία. Ξανασυνδέομαι. Τουμ, παραμ, πατουμ. Τουμ, τουμ, τουμ. Λοιπόν, όπως καταλαβαίνετε, είχα συνδεθεί πρώτα στο Discord. Το Discord δεν ξέρω γιατί το έχει πιάσει, αλλά σου λέει «Φιλαράκι, θες να χρησιμοποιήσεις το μικρόφωνο σου κι αλλού?» Όχι. Μας έγινε βραχνά στο Discord, κατάλαβες? Έτσι να βάλω το χειριστήριό μου. Λοιπόν, στο προηγούμενο επεισόδιο της δυναστείας δεν ξέρω που είχαμε μείνει γιατί δεν θυμάμαι. Να κάνω ghost stream. Τέτοιος είσαι μάγκη. Μάγκη. Ο μάγκη. Μισό.
Should you have a moment, take some time for a bath.
Μόνο η τρύπη, γιατί? Αρχικά Νικολέτα σταμάτα να είσαι κακιασμένη. Ωραία, με τους χαρακτήρες του Honkai. Έτσι. Already in characters for super ketchup. Για πες Ανδρέα, τι έγινε και είσαι χαρούμενος? Λοιπόν, κάτσε να δούμε εμείς το πέρα τι είχαμε να κάνουμε. Πρέπει να βρούμε τα υπόλοιπα κομμάτια της τρίμπη,
Am I dreaming? It's packed full. Mama must have left all of these for me. All the words are blurred out. Could it be that my memory is fading?
Ω, συγχαρητήρια, καλή ελευθεριά. Μάρι Φέι Βάτσεν αν έκανε στην Νικολέτα ως αντίπεινα για αυτό που είπε. Γάμισε τα.
Why is this doll inside a chest? It's holding a sword. Why?
Many years later, many brave warriors will board this ship. They're skilled combatants who fear no danger.
Ooh, I can learn how to fight too and protect everybody!
Silly girl. You're Yanisopoulos' holy maiden. It's not your duty to fight. There will be many others to protect you.
All right. Then where will they come from?
I believe one warrior hails from a lovely village where bulrushes flourish, while another comes from a magnificent royal city.
Όπα ρε.
Though each has their own troubles, both are ready to lend their strength for the ship's long voyage.
In that case,
Μπράβο ρε Ανδρέα.
and fight by their side. This way, they'll always stay on course. How could I have known the name Trian back then? Was it just a coincidence, or... Learning can change your destiny.
When navigating at sea, you need to know both astronomy and geography.
Isn't Yanis's knowledge enough?
Oh, sweetie. The ocean isn't like the land. It's easy to get lost. That's why it's important to learn to recognize the miracle of Aquila.
All right.
η Τρίπιος όταν πρακτικά αποφάσισε σε τι θα χωριστεί από ό,τι φαίνεται.
My very best.
She's gonna be the very best.
Try their best. They will send a wise scholar as everyone's teacher to help you reach your dreams.
Ε?
I want to be a teacher too. Oh, wait. I'm super duper smart. So I want to be the teacher's teacher.
Why not? But if you're going to be a teacher, you might need to tone down that hyper energy of yours.
Then Trinan can do it. She's well behaved and would make a great teacher. Mama and the others always said that I had a great memory. But now, I can't even tell if this is a memory or a dream.
Come, let's line them up.
Νομίζω ναι. Νομίζω ότι η Τρίπιος μεγάλωσε. Δεν το ξέρω το story. Νομίζω ότι η Τρίπιος μεγάλωσε και μετά χωρίστηκε και όσο χρησιμοποιούσε τις δυνάμεις της έγινε πάλι παιδί. Γιατί νομίζω ότι έπανε σε μια φάση ότι η Τρίπιος ήταν ουσιαστικά η Τρίπη, Τρίνων και οι άλλοι και Τριάνων.
It's a letter to the future. Watch, we'll deliver it as fast as we can. Let's go.
Οκ. Τριάν, Τρίνων και... Τριάν, Τρίνων και Τρίμπη. Ναι. Ακριβώς, γιατί ήταν δασκάλα της Αγλαΐας. Που ουσιαστικά νομίζω ήταν λίγο μεγαλύτερη από την Αγλαία, αλλά ναι.
Now, Trebios, set them on this music box and let them compose a melody for our song.
Music box? What's that?
Sweetheart, are you still groggy from your nap? You invented it.
I invented it? What does it do?
Oh, my lovely Trebi. You're usually so bright. What's gotten into you today? Well, you might as well see for yourself. Put your good friends on it and see the wonders it can do.
Put the dolls on.
Sorry, παιδιά.
It's rotating. And I can hear something.
That's right. It's a music box. If you place the dolls in the right spots, it will start rotating and play beautiful music. Out of all your inventions, this one is my favorite.
I don't remember.
Γεια σου, Λένα.
It's all right, my child.
Γεια σου, Ιάσονα. Πού είσαι, ρε φόρκα? Στον δρόμο μου για το σπίτι. Αμάν. Πρόσεχε στον δρόμο, ρε.
Happiness abounded in this lush land by God's chosen. Giants raised their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12 constellations. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands, and 3 guided calamity's gate. They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon the living. Thus you and I were created, with words and song to weave, and love and intimacy to give. Thus creation was complete. Who then will bear the weight of humanity's souls, to lighten the steps of the living as a whole?
Έχει πανσύλληνο σήμερα.
Carefully,
Όπα, ρε.
all-knowing Father of stature so tall, yet low does their gaze willingly fall. With light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders, golden blood spills unto the land, converging into a boiling river that flows to the heroic heirs of this world.
What's going on?
Oh, Yanis, please lend me your ears. In the black mist, as death and fate draw close. On the bloodied earth, the living dead, but ghosts. What is this world? It mirrors your maze-like fate. What is this world? A silent lament without a trace. What is the past? Wandering ghosts that linger. What is the future? Souls scattered by fate's finger. What is the start? A voyage born in solitude. What is the end?
Οκ. Λάθος horror game έβαλα σήμερα και δεν το ήξερα.
Lonely and subdued, and subdued, and subdued, 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 subdued.
Trinan! Mama, what's going on?
Hurry, run, Trivios, run. The black tide has arrived.
Where can I go?
Τι έγινε ρε μαλάκα.
What's this?
Δεν μ' άρεσε αυτό.
Why? Why are there souls everywhere?
This is the sacrifice of a holy maiden. You won't make it to the end. Only one person can.
I know. It's fine if we can't reach the end. Our minds are made up.
Go. Bid your farewells, Trivios. Time is running out.
Mama, are you going to leave me?
My sweet girl. I will never leave you. But remember this, Trivios. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Since your mind is made up, then traverse the black tide and dispel the fog for Amphoreous. I shall see you tomorrow, my dearest Trivios.
Γιατί μας γαμάει την ψυχολογία έτσι το Honkai. Αλλά το συζητήσουμε λίγο.
Still in a dream?
Did you have a nightmare?
Maybe. But it's been a long time since we had any dreams.
It's not yet the entry hour. You still have plenty of time to rest.
No. Our heart is still racing.
It must be that reckless Krimnoan soldier who startled Trinan, and you as well. If you want, I can pass through his chest with the golden thread right now.
Aggie, cut it out with the scary
The
talk.
scary talk.
I'm just kidding. If I were serious, I wouldn't have waited until now.
Okay.
Talk about the dream. Keeping it bottled up is not good for your health.
We had a dream about Mama. The dream itself was nothing. It's just the timing that feels a bit unsettling.
You mean...
It's Trian. Even if we refrain from ever using the power of the Century Gate again, her soul continues to slowly drift away from her body. There isn't much time left.
Perhaps it wouldn't be such a bad idea to let her relinquish her role as the gatekeeper and live out her days as a carefree child.
You have a point, Aggie, but our decision has already been made on that matter.
I believe there's still another way.
Για να δώσει λύση ραγλάγια
Will
γιατί.
be spent until they dissolve into dust. Such is our fate. Once we had a whole and connected body. If that body were a tree, then its trunk and branches would share the same fate, decaying at the same pace. Now, we are fragmented into numerous selves. Despite the absence of a trunk, we are offered another possibility. We can choose how our branches will perish in a way that is most beneficial to the Flame Chase journey.
Compared with saying farewell to one person, watching many fade away before me is even more sorrowful.
But advancing is the destined end of Yanis's trial. There's no retreat in our path. Don't feel sad about saying goodbye to us. We have already agreed on this, right?
It won't be long before I forget what sorrow tastes like.
So, what would you like for breakfast, Aggie?
What? Where did that come from?
After all this talking, we are feeling a bit hungry. Plus, it's nearly the entry hour now.
Okay.
Do you remember when we first met, Aggie? You were still a little one, and we caught you secretly eating oatmeal late at night.
Σαν χρόνια έχει
My
χάσει.
emotions might be fading. Those memories are still as vivid as ever, teacher. Please, let me do it. What would you like to eat?
It's fine. Leave it to us. You should rest for now. It won't take long, and we'll call you when it's done.
Η Τρίπιος αντιπροσωπεύει άτομα με διαταραχή πολλαπλής προσωπικότητας από τραύμα.
Thank you.
Δυνατό!
See you tomorrow, Aggie. Nevertheless, that nightmare is ominous. Memories are slipping away, even the image of Mama. Just as expected, another trip must be made into the abyss of fate. Hopefully Orynyx will be willing to help us.
Ναι. Εκτός αν έρθουμε μαζί. Πίσω στην Ακχαμα.
Long time no see, Professor Anaxa.
Who are you?
It's been a while. I'm the one who once overthrew the entire classroom in that spiritual physics lecture.
Oh, it's you.
No way. Do you really still remember that, Professor?
I remember that glib tongue of yours. What brings you here?
Ο προφέσορας δίνει πόνο.
You could tell.
Of course. You only beat around the bush when you have a hidden agenda.
That's not true. I'm here to seek enlightenment, as always. Could you please teach me everything you know about the black-robed swordmaster?
Rumors sure travel fast. Unfortunately, I too know nothing about it. I can only tell you that it is clad in a black robe and wields a greatsword. At least, it looks like a greatsword. It's shaped like a twisted half-sun, and a peculiar dagger resembling a crescent moon. By the way, take this with you.
Huh?
I got it from the sneak attack. It's yours now.
Oh, I was right. It is this thing. The one who torched ID's Elysiae to the ground. And killed everyone.
Don't try to be a hero. No one in Akama stands a chance against that thing right now.
Εδώ έριξε τη Push One. Μας δουλεύεις.
Is that what the Titan said as well?
Έχει το πιο ψηλό μοντέλο. Είναι
God relented
ψηλός.
after having had a taste of its power. Even with the god possessing me, I couldn't fight against that blade. That incredible power doesn't seem to be granted by any Titan.
Are you suggesting that it originates from beyond Amphoreous?
It's possible. Much like the Black Tide, no?
Nonetheless, it's an enemy we must overcome.
Είχες μπουργές,
Drop the pipe dream, Finon. No one wants to see you fall by their blade.
His mere presence will endanger the holy city and the flame chase.
You know that I don't believe.
You don't believe in the so-called prophecy, I know. However, I'm here to seek your assistance, not at the request of Aglaya or Tribi. I just want to eliminate a threat to the city I pledged to protect. That's all. The tragedy at the Grove must never happen again.
Take a seat. Since you are sincerely seeking enlightenment,
Sincerely.
I suppose I can tell you one more thing.
Ρε, μη μας κάνετε τώρα τέτοια.
What's wrong, Trian? Nothing. Just remembering what happened at the Grove. Monster in the black cloak. So scary. Everyone in danger. Nightmare. I can't forget. Don't be scared. There are no bad guys here. Didn't you save everyone with the Century Gate, Trian? Trian threw it away. Far, far away. It's never coming back. We got back safe from the Grove because of you, Trian. You're the reason the Flame Chase journey can continue.
Ναι, και χάσαμε και την Κύρκη. Άσε με.
Trian feels a bit dizzy. Why are we here again? For the same thing, of course. Remember? Tomorrow we will reveal the prophecies past to everyone. But first, we need to restore the memories that have been blurred by the fragmentation. We hope to present the full truth to everyone without hiding anything. Since Yanis caused the fragmentation, we can only turn to another Titan or an Onyx for help. Also, remember to get breakfast ready for Aggie before the Lucid Hour tomorrow. Oh, yes! Trian remembers now!
Oh.
Oh, on that note, we had better prepare some saffron before we meet with the Titan. Saffron? Huh, it's an essential offering for rituals in the Temple of the Three Fates. You think we shouldn't go to Orynyx empty-handed? Yes, it's also a symbol of Yanisopolis. If we are to replicate memories, we need to use something that has experienced those days. And when we first met Aggie, we added that to the porridge we made for her, and she really loved it. I see! It's like killing 3 birds with 1 stone! But it all depends on whether Orynyx is willing to help us. This could be a problem. After all, it was us who took the core flame from Yanis, from Orynyx's kin. We will have to give it a try. If there's truly no other way... In our current state, we probably can't do anything to them. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Leave it to Trian. Trian knows how to play cute. In any case, let's look for Saffron first. I hope there's still some left in the temple, untouched by Nikador's soldiers. I remember that aged saffron is preserved in sealed jars.
Αυτό που λέει ο Μάκης, παιδιά, ισχύει. Νομίζω το αναφέρει στο story ότι δεν ήταν 3 οι τρίμποι, έτσι. Ήταν περισσότερες. Και μάλιστα, αν δεν κάνω λάθος, κάποια θα αναφέρει ότι ήταν και λίγο απλωμένες για να βοηθάνε γύρω-γύρω. Δεν ήταν όλες μαζί. Ωραία. Και αυτή τη στιγμή έχουν μείνει 3. Γι' αυτό αργότερα μέσα στον εφιάλτη δεν έβλεπε μόνο 3 κούκλες. Η ουσία ήταν μάλλον έπρεπε να χωρίσει σε 3 κομμάτια, αλλά πρέπει να χωρίσει και σε περισσότερα. Ωραία. Και τα περισσότερα, εκτός και αν, τρίμπι, ωραία, τριάνων ή οτιδήποτε, είναι κάθε μία maiden η οποία παίρνει την ευλογία του Γιάννους, οπότε όλες γίνονται τριάδες, άρα ανά τα χρόνια έχουν υπάρξει πολλές τρίμπι. Δηλαδή, όχι ότι απαραίτητα χωρίστηκε η Τρίμπιος σε περισσότερες, αλλά υπήρχαν πολλές περισσότερες by default, γιατί ο Γιάννους ευλόγησε πολύ κόσμο για να μπορέσουν να γίνουν πολλαπλές προσωπικότητες και να βοηθάνε. Τώρα, από την άλλη πάλι, γιατί σκατά πρέπει να γίνουν πολλαπλές προσωπικότητες, αυτό δεν έχω ιδέα. Chest. Θέλουμε να τους χωρίσουμε δηλαδή για σου Βύρωνα. Θέλουμε να τις χωρίσουμε για να είναι πιο αποδοτικές, για να μην χαθεί κατευθείαν η ευλογία από τον Γιάννους. Όχι, Βαγγελή, το ανέφερε. Απλά δεν ξέρουμε αν ήταν οι Τρίμπιος πολλές ή αν γενικά έχουν υπάρξει πολλές. Δηλαδή, αν και η μάνα της ουσιαστικά χωρίστηκε σε πολλαπλά κομμάτια.
Wow, this room is huge. Trinan, did you? Yeah, I saw it. Was that a warning from Orynyx? What are you two whispering about? Treeby? Trinan? Trian can't even hear our own telecommunication. Well, never mind. Trian suddenly feels like this place is quite familiar.
Oh shit.
There's a whiff of safari in this room. It's right over there.
Technically,
Follow Trian.
όχι. Ο Μαϊδέης
Trian, slow down.
δεν ήταν γενετής επειδή τον πετάξανε ουσιαστικά στο ποτάμι του θανάτου, ο θάνατος τον αγνώρισε. Τώρα, βασικά ψέματα, ναι. Δεν ξέρεις αν ήταν εξ αρχής ή όχι. Δεν ξέρεις αν ουσιαστικά επειδή τον πέταξαν σε πετσιρίκι μέσα και με αυτόν τον τρόπο ενεργοποίησε και επαλήθευσε ο πατέρας του την προφητεία ότι θα πεθάνει από το γιο του. Ωραία. Θα μπορούσε να το έχει πετάξει ποτέ στο ποτάμι, να μην είχε γίνει αθάνατος ο Μαϊδέης και να έχει γίνει Μαΐρον. Έτσι. Good.
Even if separation is our fate,
Okay.
It appeared again.
Γεια σου Γιωργάκη. Μάκ το Γιωργάκη. Κάνεις Γιωργάκη. Λοιπόν, update 1, ο forecast. Έφτασα στο σπίτι μου χωρίς να με πιάσει ένα κόκκινο φανάρι. Δυνατό. 2. Τα ελουριδία εδώ στη Βόρεια Αφρική, Άκα, Κρήτη, με το νοτιά έχουν τάση αυτοκτονίας, βουτάνε σαν παλαβά στη μέση του δρόμου. Οκ. Καλά είμαι γλυκούλα. Εσύ πώς είσαι? Πώς τα περνάς? Δεν φαντάζομαι να κάνει stream και να μου το έχω πάρει πρέχα. Περιμένω, το πέτυχα. Το πέτυχα, ρε. Αχ, με πρόλαβε. Κουφάλα χαμένη. Επίσης η Αγλαία χάνει και τα συναισθήματά της, έτσι. Δεν είναι ότι χάνει μόνο την όρασή της. Χάνει και τα συναισθήματά της. Γενικά όσοι έχουν πάρει μια ευλογία σκατά και απόσκατα. Βαγγέλη μπορεί.
Right here! I summon thee, Oryx! Stir up ripples of past reverie! Something's appeared! Wait,
Stars.
we should read it first.
For many years, Yansopolis has relied on rose myrtle to obtain the boon of the gods. We have spent 5 or 6 years now digging out its roots and cutting back its branches. Now, this red tree is on the verge of collapse and has long since ceased to serve its purpose. Yet it still seeks to spread out its canopy and eclipse Yansopolis from glorious rays. We have a secret plan to fell this tree. We just need to wait for the ceremony. For many years, Yansopolis has relied on the rose myrtle to obtain the boon of the gods. As for Rose's myrtle, daughter Tribios, will call her Saffron. Saffron δεν ήταν να πάνε να δώσουνε στην Oronyx. We'll call her Saffron for now. In my eyes, I think it would be fine to just find an excuse to off Saffron. What?
Wait, this is a letter? It mentions something about Saffron and Trepios? Isn't that name... Never mind that for now. Why is this letter here? And how did Trian sense it? Could it be our lost memories? Is it possible that we were already noticed by Oronyx and entered their trial? But why haven't they said a word? Oronyx has the whims of a child. Perhaps they're toying with us on purpose. Come on, this isn't the right time to be playing games.
Τι έγινε ρε παιδιά?
Separation and death, reconciliation doesn't come easily for a mortal.
visions also fragments of the past? Trinen, look what I found! Is this the safari?
Το Saffron λέει σαφάρι. Το πιασα.
We'll take a look. But Trian, there's nothing in here. What? It was right in the stolium. Huh? There's really nothing here. That can't be. I swear I saw it. I swear! Trian is telling the truth. It was right there. Where did it go? Trinan, Treeby, why aren't you saying anything? Trian can't seem to hear you at all. We were just lost in our thoughts. Don't worry, Trian. What you saw was likely, Yana's hair. We must have startled it away. Okay. Could Orynyx be trying to make us falter? But why would they do that? Something feels off. Treeby, don't you think this temple is a little too...
Έλα, αλλά γιατί μην μας ξεσκίσετε τώρα την ψυχολογία με το τρίτημα.
It might just be an illusion, but Trinan wonders, is Orynyx really putting us through a trial? Still no luck finding any safari. I suppose we can do without it. Let's try to convince Orynyx. At least they didn't toss us out straight away.
Έχει ένα point. Εν τω μεταξύ ξεχνάω ότι έχω λουτάρει το περισσότερο κομμάτι εδώ πέρα. Από την προηγούμενη φορά.
Whoa, Treeby, Trinan, look at this! So cool! There are so many of us now! Trian.
Χιλιάδημα λέει. Ναι, αλλά τα νούμερα σου ξεκινάνε με 3. Λάθος χώρο ρε έβαλα σήμερα στον τίτλο. Λες και το ήξερα.
It's really quiet in here. Do all Titans live in dark places like this?
Πες μου την έφαγε corruption η Orynyx.
What's going on? Orynyx disappeared?
Are you saying that the black-robed swordmaster is not just tied to the Black Tide, but is also hunting for core flames everywhere?
This is the most plausible possibility.
Ναι, Μάκη, η Καστοριά δεν μπορεί να αγγίξει κανέναν, πέρα από εμάς.
That can hold core flames. Second, I'm one of its targets. Let's start with the first premise. Its peculiar ceremonial blade can interact with a core flame.
Εμείς μπορούμε να την κρατήσουμε χωρίς να πεθάνουμε.
Stabbed into my chest. I hypothesize that the blade can sense, absorb, or even retain core flames. The second premise is even more explicit. When it was engaged in fierce battle with many of us and was heavily distracted, it remained consistently focused on me. Or rather, on the Titan Circes inside me.
So it's plundering the flames. But if your argument holds up, wouldn't he be headed to Akama soon? The vortex of Genesis is full of the Titan's core flames.
Not necessarily. Let's call that person the Flame Reaver for now. If my presumption holds, that person has 3 targets.
Καλά, έχουμε και ένα Stellar μέσα μας. Είμαστε λίγο πιο διαφορετικοί από το να είμαστε εκτός Τιτάνων.
The second target is Orynyx, who hasn't yet fallen. And the third is Akuma and the Vortex of Genesis, where the core flames are housed. But I suspect Akuma won't be their first target. Kefali's core flame is guarded by the Council of Elders' arcane power. And Fagusa's water curtain should be able to block out any external perceptions.
What about Thanatos and Aquila? Their core flames are yet to be restored.
The whereabouts of Thanatos remain a mystery to all. As for Aquila...
Έχουμε τόσο πολύ support, λέει, από τα Aeons που το άγγιγμά της είναι απλά irritation at best. Σωστό.
Can you fly?
What?
No, I can't. Why are you asking that?
Can that Swordmaster fly?
Good point. But what if he does grow wings?
If they had wings, I wouldn't have made it out of the grove alive.
That's a relief. Anyway, since the Flame Reaver has 2 targets, we need to move fast.
With the distances between Akuma, the grove, and these potential targets, I believe we should bolster our defenses and...
Ooh. The Abyss of Fate.
Orynyx!
Woo!
Are you in here? No response at all. Did they foresee that we were coming and hide in the fog, or... Treeby, we should leave. This temple has other people in it. What? Listen, footsteps. Fast ones. 3 or 4 people coming this way. Come on, we need to hide. Whoever they are, we can't let them see us. Treeby, Trinan, come check this out.
Oh.
What's this? Trian feels like it's so familiar.
Ο τύπος πρέπει να πεθάνει. Ο τύπος πρέπει να πεθάνει.
Am I? Little gray, snowy, and... Wait, where's Trian? Is she back?
We only saw the 2 of you collapsed on the side of the road when we arrived.
Danny and I looked around, but we couldn't find any traces of Lady Trian.
What about the black-robed swordmaster?
Blast it! Of course it's him. We were still too late. I fear something bad has happened to Orynyx's core flame.
Then Lady Trianne...
She doesn't have much divine power left. We can barely sense anything.
That you're both safe is already a blessing. Everyone, we must take action now. We should split into 2 groups. One group will stay in the abyss and meet up with Aglaya's reinforcements, then search for Trianne's whereabouts. The other group will come with me to pursue the black-robed swordmaster and recover the core flame. I didn't get to tell you this before, but Anaxa and I already have our misgivings about the Black Tide, so we've made preparations. I'll tell you the details as we move. Opportunities are fleeting on the battlefield. We should hurry.
Lord Finan! Lady Trevi and Lady Trinan. I'm glad you're all right.
Did Aglaya's people get here?
Yes. Lady Aglaya already knows about the situation and sent along a message. Finan, I understand that Swordmaster is of great importance to you. But if you charge in without a plan, I fear that you won't be the only one who dies in vain.
I understand. Hatred is a hero's deadliest poison. I have no intention of fighting alone. If that Swordmaster really is related to the Black Tide, the Chrysos heirs must not take them lightly. I have indeed planned to return to the Holy City and discuss the strategy with Aglaya. We'll need all the help we can get for this encirclement.
Α, να χωριστούμε κιόλας. Ωραία, έτσι ξεκινάνε τα thriller. Βρε, μέσα έχω πέσει με τα thriller σήμερα. Ούτε να το ξέρα. Okay.
Trinan will stay in the abyss too. That way, both sides can communicate with each other if anything happens.
Thank you, everyone. Partner, Trevi, let's go. We're back, Aglaya.
You should have come to me first, Finan.
Aggie, there's no need to scold Snowy. Wakama is currently in grave danger.
I know. It's beyond my imagination that the only 2 titans humankind can still rely on fell in such quick succession. I've never seen the golden thread pulled this taut, as if it could snap at any moment. Finan, tell us your plan. Time is of the essence.
This being is not just hunting titans, but taking the core flames too?
Yes, just like the Flame Chase journey is doing. Professor Anaxa thinks the Flame Reaver's arrival is likely a sign the Black Tide has spread further.
Γιατί όσα περισσότερα core flames παίρνει, τόσο πιο δυνατός είναι. Και σου λέει στο τέλος, παίρνουμε 112 core flames, γιατί μπορούμε.
But its madness is also an opportunity for us. If its goal is the core flame, then that means us humans can lure it into a trap. Anaxa had already left the Holy City with Circe's core flame while we were on our way to the Abyss, so he can make preparations for the battlefield.
Tell me, what makes you think this won't end with us losing another core flame?
Because this time, the power from beyond the sky is also at our side.
Να σας θυμίσω ότι τον ήπιαμε στο προηγούμενο,
He is the key. We need your other companion too.
Ma'am.
Eh?
Do you mean me?
I see. Finan, that battlefield you mentioned, is it Castrum Krymnos?
Yes, I'm sure everyone remembers the astonishing miracle our partner here performed with his companion during the battle with Nikador, and how they awakened Castrum Kremnos' past.
What?
That will be the key to our victory. We will use Orynyx's power to once again open a passage to the past and lure our enemy inside. Then we'll seal the Flame Reaver in the maze of time.
Impressive. Orynyx has fallen, and Yanis's divine power already belongs to Akima. Once we take back the core flame, the Swordmaster will have no means of escape. It's very clever, using the element of surprise instead of brute strength. Can you do it, little one?
Μεμ.
Such enthusiasm. I'm glad to see you're confident.
Το ότι η επικοινωνία γλαία με τη Μέμ είναι μεγάλη
The
συζήτηση.
Council of Elders declared a state of emergency when Treeby went missing. Kynus and her following have heard tell of the incident at the Grove and are galvanizing support in secret.
Galvanizing, Warframe,
She'll make her move before
τα
the
mods.
next December
Αυτά παλεύω να πάρω πάλι.
What are they plotting?
That short-sighted politician likely believes the Chrysos heirs have outlived their usefulness and is making preparations for her next step. That ugly side of humanity is something we'll have to deal with eventually. But that's a problem for another day. I've sent Castorus ahead to the council with a message. She should be able to keep the situation under control for the time being. Finan, it is my hope that we can come to an understanding on this. We must take down the Flame Reaver in one go and retrieve the core flame. And in doing so,
Γιατί ο πρωταγωνιστής να έχει Sailor Moon skin.
against the Council of Elders.
Of course. You may count on me to lead the charge.
Πολύ καλύτερα.
I apologize for tasking you to spearhead the plan once again, but Akima is currently beset by enemies from within and without. The situation brooks no delay, and we have precious little time to confer and discuss the plan with you. That being said, you are the key to our success, and I shall respect any decision you make.
Ότι Λοιπόν, κατά λάθος, επειδή απλά ο πρωταγωνιστής ήταν μαλάκας και πρέπει να κάνει κλίτς σε έναν τιτάνα, έτσι. Πάλι μας τα πλήξει η Μάρτς.
I may not be as masterful as Trian when it comes to the Century Gate, but even I can open a nice big gate if I have enough time.
As for whether we can take back the core flame, that will be up to Anaxa's capabilities.
Based on what I know of him, he can do it. I'll be honest, we can't. But the Flame Reaver will have to step over my dead body if they wish to do you harm.
Μία σε έχω.
We are grateful to you for your aid, and to the rest of you as well.
Ήρθε Αλκαπόνε.
Let us be off to begin the hunt.
Αλκαπόνε στείλε.
May carefully sharpen our gaze and grant us victory over the enemy.
You mean Mighty? He's dealing with a
Oh no.
problem. Don't worry, that man would never miss out on this fight.
Farewell, my dear friend. You must
lead us back home. You
What?
and I, we are both the same.
Hmm.
We feast on strife and fear.
If you're truly capable of leading our people beyond this blood-stained fate, then prove it to me once more, Mighty Mos.
I knew you'd be here.
I heard you're about to set off on an expedition.
Ο Λουότς
That's right.
ήτανε.
It's going to be a tough battle, and our destination turns out to be Castrum Kremnos.
Is that why you're here? To pray to the dead Nikador?
No, just the opposite. I'm here to tell you, you can entrust the front lines to us this time. You can't afford to lose your upcoming battle either.
Συγγνώμη, θα πάρει τελικά το Core Flame του Νικαδόρα.
Have you heard the story of Geocles the Mountain Breaker?
Oh no.
Sounds like you've spoken with Cartonus. That's the name of the legendary mountain dweller, right?
Let's have a chat before we go our separate ways.
Oh no. More chat.
Cartonus told me that back in ancient times, the mountain dwellers lived in seclusion. They spent their days quarrying and gathering, living a simple and peaceful life away from strife. But Geocles was different. He resisted their traditional way of life, yearning for the world beyond the mountain. They're safe, but humdrum culture was like fetters around him.
He sounds a lot like you.
Yes, that is why he too faced the same dilemma as I do. One day, during one of Geocles' many ventures beyond the mountain, he spied a battalion of Ladonians stationed at the foot of the mountain. The Ladonians were at war with their arch-enemies, the Companions, and they used the mountain as a base to carry out guerrilla warfare operations. When Geocles, who had taught himself the common tongue, approached a soldier, he learned a shocking piece of news. Ladonians were planning to plant mines and explosives all over the mountain, and then lure their enemies within. With danger lurking with every step, the mountain dwellers' homes were no longer safe. Geocles quickly returned to his village to bring the news to his people. But
Let me guess. They refused change and chose to put up with the situation instead.
that's right. The mountain dwellers were fearful of even the smallest change to their lifestyle, let alone leaving their home. Despite the imminent war, the elders would rather negotiate for peace.
Θέλω να δω την εικόνα του Word στη στολή Pop Idol.
Geocles both angry and sad.
Όχι, δεν έχω βάλει prediction γιατί ήταν πολύ πιο light αυτή τη φορά.
If you were in his shoes,
Τουλάχιστον την προηγούμενη φορά.
done.
Να μας είχε γραμμίσει την ψυχολογία, ρε μαλάκα.
People on a resistance, perhaps. I'm not sure. I can't think of a solution that would make everyone happy.
A solution that would make everyone happy, huh? That's how naive we are. Well, let me tell you what Geocles did. He took the mountain dwellers' store of gemstones and traded them with the Ladonians for a massive amount of gunpowder. But he didn't do this to fight the Companions. Under the cover of night, he set ablaze the forest surrounding the settlement, forcing his people to flee the mountain. That great fire marks the beginning of mountain dweller history. Since then, their people became part of civilization, and giants became a common sight in the holy city. Meanwhile, that mountain they once lived in has turned into little more than foam inside the black tide.
Σωστό.
Leaving their homeland also brought many mountain dwellers misfortune.
They were hunted by Kremnoans or enslaved. Indeed, that is undeniably also part of their history. But that is Geocles for you. The merits of his actions, or lack thereof, have been scrutinized by many, but historians nevertheless hail him as the
Για ο
Mountain.
Μαϊδέη είναι ένας barbarian με wisdom.
Why do you think that is?
Ωραία. Είναι κακό αυτό.
It's simply because he took action and enacted
Wisdom και
change with his
intelligence.
own hands.
Είναι πολύ κακό αυτό. Υπάρχει λόγος που οι barbarians δεν είναι απαραίτητα έξυπνοι.
Nor did he even waste time trying to make everyone happy. He started a great fire and burned the shackles of tradition to ashes. And then forced everyone to march toward the coming of a new era.
You've made up your mind, haven't you?
Πες μου τι πας για ατομικά δώρα.
I'll be leaving Akuma soon to fight the great darkness of this world. And to shoulder Nikador's destiny. So, listen well. If there comes a day when we meet again on the battlefield, and I stand opposed to the flame chase, remember to stab your sword into my back through my 10th thoracic vertebra. That's my weak spot, and the only way to kill me.
You have my word.
Go now. The battlefield calls. Send that flame-thieving hyena to their death. But if you find yourselves with no other recourse, pray to that blade in the sky. And loudly call out the name of the new god.
Δηλώσεις. Πάμε λίγο.
That's the sound of an all-out war. Not the kind of ruckus Professor Anaxa can raise on his own. Let's hurry. The battlefield is just ahead.
Δεν με αφήνεις. Δεν μ' αρέσει. Γιατί? Πάμε έτσι και βλέπουμε.
No way. A Kremnoan? I didn't think she'd manage to send the Kremnoans to assist. Brave warrior, what's the situation on the front line?
And Ackerman, why are you here?
What? Didn't Deglaya tell you? We have been instructed to assist you in trapping the Flame Reaver.
Akalaya, that vile usurper. I spit on her name.
Παρατηρώ νεύρα.
Our king will be back soon. He'll be able to deal with you and that black road.
Γράψε he dead. Δηλαδή τόση περιγραφή για να νομίζω ότι πέθανε.
The Kremnoans really are just like their king.
He dead. Ευχαριστώ, Μάκη.
May your glory last forever. Did they come to fight on their own accord? Or...
I can still fight. You must become king.
Δεν μ' αρέσει αυτό. Κάτι μου βρωμάει, παιδιά.
That sound, it pierces my ears.
we take back the core flame, Yanis's passage will open. When that happens, you must evacuate immediately. Don't stay behind. The rest will be up to how well we work together.
But remember what my
Ένα τέρας πρέπει να ήταν. Ήταν όρθιο.
cast aside all distractions once you're on the battlefield. Let's go, partner. Today, destiny shall stand with us.
Πάλι δεν θα μου ξύλο. Okay.
In the memories of the dead. Executioner.
Δεν μας βλέπω καλά.
Any later, and I fear the Titan would have sacrificed me.
Καλά, θα χάσουμε.
Child of humanity, 'tis more effort keeping you hale and whole against that blade than it is in seeking the truth of the world.
Like fire until everything
Burns to ashes.
be of your body and mind. Set the seas up.
Time for an overhaul. Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control.
Αιωνία η μνήμη. Καλά, ναι. Now me dead. Ξεκάθαρα.
Converge and awaken.
Ειδικά εφόσον ο τύπος ψιλοαγνοεί τη λεπτομέρεια του. Φίλε, έχω κάνει armor up.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Yeah.
I have something for you.
The truth. Everything in this world
Στρουάτσες.
bleeding.
Α, σωστά, ναι, it's fleeting λέει.
Fight to live. All things in this world human.
Creations!
You won't get away.
Initiate cleanup. Stand in position. Detonate.
They're trying to overwhelm us with numbers. Split up. Take them out.
Oh, what a spirited display, deliverer. Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never
Γιατί δεν κάνω damage.
heavens, and I'm no exception.
Set the seas ablaze.
Γι' αυτό λέω, το συγκεκριμένο fight δεν θα πάει καθόλου καλά σε αυτή τη φάση. Γιατί δεν είναι καθόλου καλό το team.
World is bleeding. A quick divination. Together as one. All things in this human creations. May the foul stench dissipate quickly.
Το team ήταν γιατί φάρμαρα κομμάτια. Για τη Φούγκουε. Όχι ψέματα. Το team ήταν για να μπορέσω να φαρμάρω κομμάτια από μποσάκι, ας πούμε. Γιατί με έβαλε με αυτό.
Tired already?
Και δεύτερη πάρα πολύ μαλάκα μάκι. Δεν έχω πάει στην πρώτη. Σκατά.
Time to cleanse the filth.
I have
Θα τελειώσουμε σήμερα. Ναι, ναι, τι ώρα.
Fight to live. I see through you.
You won't get away.
Get it together.
Α,
Allow me to purge the root of the problem.
Κάτσα να μαζέψω λίγους πόντους.
Converge and awaken. Barely felt. Was this very dust?
Dun, dun, dun. Another one bites the dust. And another one, another one, another one bites the dust.
Dissipate quickly.
Dun, 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 dun. Another one bites the dust. Dun, dun,
Perhaps you
dun.
still don't
Another
understand.
one bites the dust.
Humanity never
conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
The truth, everything in this world is leading. Be a
Να σχολιάσω εδώ πέρα ότι το συγκεκριμένο build δεν είναι για να κάνει τόσο damage, είναι για να τους αποτελειώνει στα γρήγορα, έτσι.
burns to ashes. Sets the seas ablaze. Recalibrating. Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Yeah. Attack detected.
Το save.
Type 4 in position. Fight to live. The truth, everything in this world is leading.
You won't get away. I have something for you. Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Μαλάκα. Γιατί έχω το κατέβασε λίγο τη ζωούλα στην ψυχούλα μου. Τι είναι αυτή η μαλακία εδώ.
The smoke is gone. The fire is out.
Λοιπόν, πρέπει οπότε να καταστρέφω τις μαλακίες της σκιές για να μην τις απορροφάει και να μην παίρνει παραπάνω damage. Οκ. Σημαντική λεπτομέρεια. Oh. Κάποιον icy healer δεν έχω. Οπότε πάμε για Bailu. Δεν θα πω ότι μ' αρέσει. Τη Φουσουάν γιατί τη βάζω. Να βγάλω Φουσουάν και να βάλω τέτοιο. Harmony. Harmony ποιον έχω τώρα. Δεν θυμάμαι. Πάμε έτσι και βλέπουμε. Θα ήθελα και ένα buffer ακόμα, αλλά fuck it. Γιατί, μα και γιατί έχει σημασία ποιος είναι πρώτος. Μπρονιά. Δεν έχω ούτε Sunday ούτε τη Robin. Δηλαδή το μόνο set που μπορώ να κάνω εδώ είναι η Αγλαία με τον MC. Η Fugue δεν είναι έτοιμη ακόμα. Δεν έχω καταφέρει να την τύσω. Ωραία. Άρα δεν μπορώ να βάλω Fugue. Αυτά. Έλα ρε, σοβαρά μιλάω. Δεν μου είχε κάτσει. Ήταν τα 50-50 που έχασα. Fuck it. Πάμε έτσι και βλέπουμε.
You sure know how to keep a man waiting. And you later, and I fear the Titan would have sacrificed me.
Frail child of humanity, 'tis more effort keeping you hale and whole against that blade than it is in seeking the truth of the world. It's just a script. Catadons?
Ποιο είναι το set, γιατί έχει σημασία ποιο να το βάλω πρώτο. Θέλετε να μου εξηγήσετε.
fates become one.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Destined for oblivion.
Αυτό το ότι έκανα τσίμα τσίμα λίγο damage με την Μπάιλου με ξεπερνάει.
No great concern. All lies shall be revealed.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Is that fear I sense?
What? Τελείωσε το Summon.
Time for resolution.
Return to the great dream.
They're trying to overwhelm us with numbers. Split up and take them out.
Oh, what a spirited display, deliverer. Destined for oblivion.
Let me tend your wounds.
Τι let me tend your wounds.
Thank you, friend.
What's in your prescription?
Thank you, friend.
Mini, mini.
Still waters of oblivion.
Επίσης έχουν μια πολύ τραγική εντύπωση ότι αυτή τη στιγμή δεν κάνει τόσο damage η τέτοια.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Η Αγλαία, γιατί έχω ξεχάσει να της βάλω τον buff. Ου.
Again. Free will or
Όχι, γιατί! Με πρόδωσες!
Countless threads.
thus our fates become one. Destined for oblivion.
Is that fear I sense? So fragile, like a wisp of silk. All lies shall be revealed.
Need a doctor?
Get ready, Croc. Can't hold out much longer. Quiet. I know what I'm doing.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Okay. Κάνεις πλάκα. Okay.
Come down from the sky.
The city is mine anyway. So why shouldn't I go through the front door? Minion of the Black Tide, I, King of the Kremnoan Legion, will be your opponent today.
Long time no see, Nikador.
Έχει μια τάση να βελτιώνει το Honkai στο πώς παρουσιάζει χαρακτήρες. Πάμε να Century Gate. Σκατάκια, πώς κατά. Hello! 193.000 damage. Because fuck you. Τι φάση.
For oblivion.
Such petty tricks.
Σε φάση, πιάστηκα. Πλουτς. Βραβείο στο storyboarder. Ξεκάθαρα. Ξεκάθαρα.
A little honesty would do us good.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Another journey.
Βρε μικρή προδότρα.
It's the self-destruction. I am but sending the dynasty to its end.
Well, rejoice. For I grant you the honor of sharing your final resting place with Kremnos' departed heroes.
Is that fear I sense? Adorned in splendor.
How familiar.
Would they die?
What's in your prescription?
Black.
Thank you, friend.
Εγώ το επιλέγω. Δεν το έχω προσέξει καθόλου. Το επιλέγω εγώ.
Free will, or was it fate? On the still waters of oblivion.
A little honesty would do us good.
Μιμ. Πάμε το kill. Πάμε το accurate kill. Πού είσαι ρε Άλεξ, καλησπέρα. Είσαι για φάπες. Το ξέρω ότι είμαι για φάπες. Μπορεί να ενισχύσει τον εαυτό της.
Return to the bright dream. Unchanging.
Countless threads.
Thus our fates become one.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
It's time to end this.
Ο Barbarian. Oh, fuck.
Heroic souls of strife, heed my call. I am the Lance of Fury. The agony this world needs. Witness this. A new god has come to Castrum Kremnos. Look! The warriors have returned!
But are the rumors true? Has Ornyx fallen?
It's as the Council of Elders said. We face a dangerous threat. Yet the Chrysos heirs are only inciting more chaos.
Ναι, Βαγγέλη, το πρόσεξε.
Care about the people's safety.
They really gave the core flame of strife to a Kremnoan at the end.
Στον Κρεμνόαν.
This doesn't feel right.
It's probably because Ornyx is gone. Ornyx was a generous titan in the eyes of the people. They graced us with miracles, allowing humanity to reap many a convenience from the past.
I can still use spells.
What I don't know is that the Titan didn't do all of that of its own volition. Regardless, the Titan has fallen, and we must surrender Orynyx's core flame.
Μα και αυτό δεν ήταν railgun, αυτό ήταν drilled gun.
Catch a break.
Professor Anaxa, why don't you find someplace to rest first?
Ελένα μου έχει κάνει τη spoiler.
Require Aglaya's attention are piling up. You two meeting again will forgive my honesty.
Γεια σου Νικολέτα. Στα railed.
Just try to stay on your best behavior, if you know what I mean.
That's not up to me, I'm afraid. I've been trapped in her prison the moment I set foot in this holy city. The price of having a Titan living in my head, I suppose. Don't worry, I don't want trouble either.
They have differences in ideology. All right, I suppose that's putting it lightly. Don't worry, you'll figure out the intricacies of these relationships sooner or later.
I'm sure you don't need my help handling Orynyx's core flame. So I'll be off. I have some personal matters to attend to.
It somehow feels like D has closed himself off even more after he completed his trial.
Yeah, a lot has happened in the past few days.
Έχω την εντύπωση ότι το έχει ήδη μυριστεί.
You've been lost in thought for a while now too, Treeby. Did Trinon bring news?
Yes. She has found Trian. She was at the bottom of the valley outside the temple, but that's where the good news ends.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. They also found someone else besides Trian. He was no better than a corpse when Trinan and Hyacinth arrived. He had suffered more cuts than could be counted and leaped off a cliff from a great height, all to free Trian's body from the clutches of the black-robed swordmaster.
What a brave soul. Do we know who he is?
Yes. It's Krateros.
What?
Stop! If you want this girl dead, you'll have to kill me first.
What?
How ludicrous. Your body made of flesh and blood as it is will not survive more than a single strike from me.
Better to die in battle than return even in glory. As a Kremnoan, I know not the fear of death.
She's lost her divinity. I have no interest in an empty shell. But answer me this, child of strife. Why do you raise your shield for her?
As the leader of the God Shield Brigade's elite, I protected the king against the Black Tide with this very shield. And I've done this over and
Νομίζω βρέχει στο παιχνίδι και καλά.
and thousands of times. A pathetic killer like you could never understand the weight it bears.
Pity. And crumble like rusted iron.
Good. Supreme glory shall be mine, as I indulge in the libations and incense offered by my descendants. Come, let us fight. For Kremnos, for my king, for Amphoreous.
Ένα τον κρατερό.
foresaw this cruel parting 1,000 years ago. Today is but a reminder of that bitter taste.
But Lady Aglaya, I don't understand. It wasn't life itself that Lady Trian lost. Why does she look like she really turned into a doll? I don't understand.
Don't be sad, Hyacinth. Trian has used up her borrowed time from Yanis, that's all. Her spirit is now riding the west wind, flying ahead to a world free of sorrow.
If a world like that truly exists, does that mean everyone from the Grove is there too?
It exists, Hyacinth. Do you not remember? The prophecy that guides the Chrysos heirs is the voice of Kefili before it fell silent. It loves all of its creations dearly and would never bear to lead us astray with lies.
Θες να μου πεις ότι παίζει μόλις φύγουν και οι 3 τρίμποι να ξαναρθεί η Τρίμπιον. Η Τρίμπιος.
The Twilight Courtyard has done all we can. Even so, we've only managed to keep him from breathing his last. I had to use the Sky Priest's techniques to help him to walk again. But if light ever disappears from Akama for good... No. Let's hope that never happens.
There's the nothing sort of miraculous. Σκληρό κάνει το καρατερός. Κοίτα, το ακούω και αυτό που λέει η Λένα, ότι ουσιαστικά δεν υπάρχουν animations για θέμα χώρου.
Everyone, please take this opportunity to rest and prepare for what awaits us. You've returned
Θα κάνω μετά, ναι.
and brought tidings of triumph. Truly a moment worthy of celebration.
It's incredible to think that we returned Nikador's core flame not so long ago. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that you
Από την ώρα που ήρθαμε πήραμε τον Δικαδόρα, της Κίρκης, πήραμε και της Όρονιξ. Δηλαδή, τι είμαστε, 4 μέρες εκεί πέρα και έχουμε πάρει 3 core flames. Ωραία, 3. Άντε, πες ότι είμαστε μια εβδομάδα εκεί πέρα. 3 core flames. Οι άλλοι είναι κάτι χιλιάδες χρόνια και τα έχουν αποτύχει να πάρουν, με το ζόρι έχουν πάρει 6. Μαλάκα, εμείς θα τα κάνουμε όλα.
You could say this is the true face of history. It slumbered for 1,000 years, only to awaken for this one moment. Alas, now is not the time for a study of history. I do not see a Naxa around. Was this under your instructions, Finan?
Παιδιά, εντάξει δηλαδή.
Yes, it just seems much more efficient than letting you two go at it endlessly.
A rash decision. After all, he still bears a core flame with him.
Γιατί που θα πάει?
I do concur with your assessment of efficiency, though. Now, let us table the issue concerning him for the moment. The more urgent matter is the core flame of Orynyx. The Chrysos heirs had initially crafted a plan regarding the order to return the core flames, for titans like Orynyx and Circes, who harbor no intentions of harming humanity. Our strategy entailed assuming their divinity only at the very end.
Και ξέρετε γιατί είμαστε το παιδί για όλες τις δουλειές, έτσι. Το έχετε καταλάβει αυτό. Γιατί ο αρχηγός των Stellar Hunters αποφάσισε να κάνει μαλακία και την πλώσουμε εμείς. Έλα σου να ρίξουμε να σου χάσουμε τις μνήμες σου και να σου δώσουμε ένα Stellar και να σου στείλουμε να πάω να δουλέψουμε τους Trailblazers.
But this
unforeseen turn of events has thrown everything into disarray.
If we don't return the core flames to the vortex of Genesis, and we leave the Titan's divine positions vacant, we can't even begin to imagine the disaster that would follow.
Μακή, θα σου πω. Ναι, δεν διαφωνώ από αυτό που λες ότι θέλουν να κάνουν οικονομία, αλλά επειδή το παιχνίδι ουσιαστικά, ωραία, με τα mechanics και όλα αυτά που έχει πέσει από τα 70 γίγα, σκέψου ότι μπορεί να είναι γύρω στα 30-40. Ωραία. Τα άλλα υπόλοιπα γίγα τα οποία υπάρχουν είναι τα animations. Τα animations και τα graphics, άμα σου δώσουν περισσότερη κίνηση, περισσότερη δραστηριότητα, ωραία, προφανώς γίνονται και πιο βαριά. Δηλαδή, με το content το οποίο μαζεύεται σιγά σιγά στο Honkai, σε πολύ μικρό χρονικό διάστημα, εντός της τριετίας, που το Honkai δεν το έχουν φτιάξει για να ζήσει 3 χρόνια, το έχουν φτιάξει για να ζήσει παραπάνω. Ωραία. Εντός της τριετίας, το content το οποίο έχουν να φτιάξουν παίζει να είναι πάνω από 500 τέρα η χωρητικότητα του παιχνιδιού. Μαλακία είπα. Πάνω από 500 γίγα η χωρητικότητα του παιχνιδιού. Δεν είναι sustainable αυτό το πράγμα. Ωραία. Μπορώ να καταλάβω να περιορίσουν τα γραφικά και το animation. Αλλά δεν ξέρω εσύ. Δηλαδή, και εγώ θα ήθελα παραπάνω κίνηση. Μην λέμε μαλακίες τώρα. Έτσι. Αλλά τουλάχιστον έχουν ξεκινήσει και κάνουν πολύ καλύτερα. Ναι, και κάθε πάτσα αυξάνει, προφανώς. Σου βάζει μέσα αποστολές, οι οποίες αποστολές παραμένουν. Resources, graphics, animations για την κάθε αποστολή. Δεν υπήρχαν αυτά νωρίτερα. Όλα αυτά προστίθονται. Ωραία. Αν δεν κάνεις καλό management εξ αρχής, δεν πρόκειται να παραμείνει μικρό το παιχνίδι. Και αν το παιχνίδι φτάσει πάνω από 250-300 γίγα, πολλοί κόσμος δεν θα παίζει. Τα νέα βίντεο που γαμάνε, άμα το δείτε, είναι σε πολύ μικρές δόσεις. Δεν είναι γιατί δεν μπορούν να το κάνουν, είναι γιατί, τι θα σου πει, θα σου δώσω ένα ωραίο quality σε όλο το παιχνίδι, πάρ' το epic στις επικούρες και μετά πάμε πάλι στο κανονικό. Το ακούω. Συν, αυτό που λέει η Λένα, δεν μπορείς να ξαναδείς το story αφού το έχεις δει. Οπότε, αφού τελειώσεις αυτά που έχεις να δεις, δεν χρειάζεται απαραίτητα να υπάρχουν. Έτσι. Βέβαια, τώρα που το συζητάμε, θα μπορούσαν πολύ εύκολα μετά να κάνουν ένα mini story και να τα έχουν όλα μέσα, έτσι.
But the most pressing issue at hand is that we haven't found the Chrysos heir capable of bearing Orynyx's divinity.
Finan, Castris, Mighty, and Hyacinth. Treepy and I devoted a millennium scouring the world, only to find these few people. Only a chosen few possess the capacity to assume divinity, the elite among the Chrysos heirs. We would never hastily extend our invitation without first verifying their potential to bear such power. Yet we cannot compel anyone into divinity, as it would be no different from sentencing them to the gallows.
Truly a dilemma.
Yeah. How about letting him give it a try?
The owner isn't liable for pet words. Wait, what? Συγγνώμη, συζητάμε να πάρουμε τη Orynyx στο ability. What? Mem special. Fantastic March 7th.
I see the Reaper has forsaken you too, teacher.
It simply put my life in the hands of the Twilight Courtyard. That priest girl's medical talents are truly exceptional. She might be far from the ordinary girl we envisioned. But this isn't about me, Mighty Mos. I saw it. You finally decided to embrace your own fate.
Power of strife is stirring a tempest within me as we speak. My bones have turned into steel, and my blood is seething in a blaze. Past rulers of Kremnos could only aspire to this might, yet I have merged with it. I've made history, and henceforth divinity and kingship shall coexist as one.
Indeed, you've realized the aspirations of every former king of Kremnos. And now, you can at last bring our people home and reforge the glory of Kremnos.
Unfortunately, I harbor no such desire.
What? What do you mean by that?
Over 2 millennia past, devotees of Nikador's might banded together beneath their feet and erected a city of their own. Ever since then, Kremnoans have served as the blades wielded by the god of war, following the Titan's path in its conquest. Yet, gazing upon our history through the lens of my newfound divinity, I now see it with unprecedented clarity. This history is sheer absurdity and inferiority. People surge onto the battlefield like ants, plundering and slaying for their own greed, only to be trampled upon like ants.
Divine Barbarian Warlord. War Chief. Okay.
Alongside the supposed tradition, mere anthills that could be crushed with a single touch in the eyes of the Titan.
You
are awesome.
Trying to strip Kremnoans of the pride we've amassed over thousands of years with mere words?
That pride holds little significance, Krateros. Now that I've assumed the divinity of strife, my next step will be to renounce the title of king.
No. No!
Convey my message to every Kremnoan. This is an order.
Do not do this, Mighty Mos. I beg you.
Our history commenced in the year 2506 of the Light Calendar, concluded in the year 4931. I, Mighty Mos, last king of Castrum Kremnos, son of Gorgo, do hereby proclaim the Kremnoan dynasty comes to an official close today.
You have killed us.
Yes.
You have killed us all.
No. I am granting you a new beginning.
What is this?
My mother's signet ring. It served as a symbol of kingship, and I now imbue it with a fresh significance. Take it, and rally those who have lost their identities. Convey the words of Mighty Mos, now ascended to divinity. You no longer need to chase fleeting honors or face death on the battlefield as if it were your sole destination. However, you must adapt to fit into the city you once observed with indifferent eyes. A cruel fate awaits Amphoreous. No matter how illustrious a dynasty may seem, it crumbles to rubble and gravel before formidable foes. Yet, you shall tread the only path out, one that leads to a brand new world at its end.
Why task me with being your messenger? Why not explain all this to them yourself?
Because only humans can guide the path to be trodden by humans. It's not the lot of humans who crave the power of gods and spiral into madness for it. But humans who stand ready to raise their shields high to protect the lives behind them.
Σε έχει κάνει λίγο χώμα, τώρα μην μιλάς.
That is irrelevant. As demigods, they have long been prepared for it. What truly matters is that you showed up there and shielded her.
The one who persuaded Aglaya to set me free that night. Was that you, Mighty Mos?
Yes.
She's not one to easily make a concession. What did you offer her?
I staked my mother's name to guarantee the integrity of your soul to her. And I promised her that I would dedicate all I have to the Flame Chase journey.
And what is next, Mighty Mos? Where will you be headed now?
To the place where I belong, to fulfill my promise. The madness that has plagued Nikador and the darkness that has consumed Amphoreous. It's now my turn to fight against it. There are some people to meet with before I leave. Let's go.
Λοιπόν, απορία. Έχει μείνει πολύ στο story. Να το κρατήσω για Κυριακή Τρίτη. Που μάλλον θα κάνω αυτό. Έχει μείνει. Μπράβο, Mike, thanks. Αποφάσισε! Ναι ή όχι! Δεν έχει μείνει πολύ ακόμη, είναι 15 λεπτά max ή δεν έχει μείνει πολύ ακόμη, είναι καμιά ώρα? Όχι, δυστυχώς 20 λεπτά δεν έχω. Καλά, εντάξει, μπορούμε ούτως ή άλλως να παίξουμε Honkai και μετά να κάνουμε βολτούλες. Δεν είναι τόσο τραγικό. Λοιπόν, ωραία. YouTube, θα τα αφήσουμε εδώ πέρα. Δεν θα προχωρήσω άλλο. Έχει μείνει λίγο. Ναι, θα φάμε ένα άλλο 1-2 ώρες στο Honkai για να το απολαύσουμε και να δούμε τι έχει να γίνει και να συζητήσουμε τι έχουμε μάθει μέχρι στιγμής. Ναι, ο Βαγγέλης μου έκανε spoiler ότι ο Φένον έχει να κάνει με το Flame River, ντροπή του και αυτά. Τι pulls θα κάνω ρε μαλάκα, γιατί, πρώτα απ' όλα, έχω να κάνω pulls. Αν πήγαινε σωστό, καλά θα ήταν. Έχω 12 tickets και έχω κάνει ήδη 40 pulls για την τριμπή. Δεν θα κάνω άλλα. Λοιπόν, YouTube τα λέμε. Bye.